marvelous, fantastic Ron Jackson. Y'all find him and go to his concerts, honey. This is Spring. Spring says jazz. Light up if you walk along wall. Stand up if you walk in place. Get your chair. Get your weights. Get your mats if you're stretching out. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill. Yeah. Yeah. Very quick. I want to slowly go down and then stop. But it ain't what it is. Great ride, isn't y'all? Great ride, is it? Come on for the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a friend, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Yeah, y'all. I'm telling you a lot, child. A lot. I don't like how smoky this camera looks. A lot. First, I get a scam call about the government tablets. That thing broke, what, about a month ago? I don't know where to throw it. I had taped the cameras because it's from the government. I forced stop all the audio or anything like that. And I just put games on it. And I use the email that I use for games. So I put nothing on it because it's free from the government. There's no such thing as free in government. There's always something. Like now I got scammers. So, what I'm going to do is, I heard when we was at T-Mobile that Best Buy does stuff to the phones and tablets. So I'm going to see if I can take it over there. Maybe they can fix it and donate it to a veteran or, you know, or something like that. But I'm getting it out of my house. It done brought me nothing but a scammer. And they don't give you nothing. They don't give you nothing. First I was, what they said, $50 when the glass broke. And then something else, I was like, free ain't free, this is a penal colony. Free ain't free. Ooh, y'all, I was doing good to just now. Hold on. So, for me, it all makes sense. For me, it all makes sense now. It really does. The cruelty to women, the hatred of gays, I have been asking for so long, you know, why? Who is this? What have we done? We're mothers. We're wives. We're sisters. And I was wondering, how can you just hate a man or a woman because of who they choose to be sexually active with, or their sexual preferences? Now I know, honey. It's called anal bandits and their victims. That's why you don't hear really a lot about little boys being sexually assaulted and anally SA'd because it's part of the bro code that these anal bandits put in place. They are all, any penal colony you go on in the state house, and when you go to that Washington State House, it's full of them. It's full of them. And you can tell they hate women. Women block the men that they want to get to. They block. That rectum. have women, if women have children, they don't care. They don't care what women do with their bodies. These anal bandits and their victims. They don't care. All they care about is that the focus is off of them and their dastardly deeds. That's why that orange slime and his bottom bitch is getting back in. When anal bandits, they do what they do for control, blackmail, control through blackmail. That's why that orange Warren and his bottom bitch is running all over this country. He's gonna be executive warden. Why? Because he done anal bandit all them folks at Mar-a-Lago. He got tapes. He got tapes of booties and butts. Penis and mouths of very powerful people who was partying at Mar-a-Lago. You can't have forgotten that. Couldn't have forgotten that. And that's why he's running. That's why he's going to win. Anal bandits do it. No, they're not gay. They say, oh no, they have anal sex, and then no, Gay is love. Gay is when they come to terms and see what these anal bandits are, they can be at peace. They're kind, creative, just men just living whatever life they want to live, what's inside them. But these anal bandits, they do it all for power and control. And that's why you won't see that orange piece of slime and his bottom bitch wife being sworn in. Because he is a rectum bandit. He got all the pictures and everything. And bro code says you don't tell. I think of all these kids and teens suffering because then when I was growing up, I used to have men can take it up to us and keep on going. I thought it was men being jerked around with the government, jobs, businesses. I didn't know it was literally taking it up the ass. And the bro code say you never tell them. So that's why they go to the little boys. Because we have trained the little girls to say, tell me as fast as you can. I saw the leaves on the branches, and I was like, oh boy, I'm ready, but it looks so beautiful. But, oof. So, that's what it is. They don't care about women's body if you have babies or not. It's all to take the attention off of them and what they are doing. These rectum bandits, they all up in Washington. And every state, penal state that has that administration, they're in there. That's why all the laws against the gays, can't use this bathroom, can't do that. And with women, control when you can have a baby, can't have a baby. Those are anal bandits. Those are anal bandits in control. They blackmail, they manipulate, and because it's a bro code, boys, teens, and men, they ain't gonna come back and they ain't gonna report it to the police. They ain't gonna do nothing. So these anal bandits keep doing it and getting away with it. And they hate gays and women. Isn't that something? I was like, all this suffering. If you have children, they treat you like shit. That's them rectum bandits. They don't give a damn about women. We're booty blockers. Hell, that's why I would say why they hate the gays too. If the gays are with you, it's for love. It's for connection. It's for an intimate relationship. Them booty bandits, total control and manipulation. I remember when I was living in Mount Vernon with the gangs, them folks was the meanest people. And I said, how can you be so mean and hateful? You only been here 13, 14, 15, 16 years. And even going back to my down south cousins, I never, where does the hate and rage and anger comes from? If you done got in the clutches of a rectum bandit, then I know why you're mad. And you can't tell. Because the bro code says, if you tell, you cry like a little baby. So what you do is you just keep it in, and you get angry at women, and you get angry at gays. Because you won't stop these men, these rectum bandits, from going after kids, relatives. I'm stiff, y'all. Or none of that stuff. It's just hush hush. But it comes out in other ways. You hated women and gays. Then you say, where are these rectum bandits in? Go to church. Go to synagogue. Go to the whatever the Muslim, where the Muslims go. You'll find them, they're there. You can tell them. And he said, how can you tell a rectum bandit if you have a boyfriend? When they're going to go out and party, you say, oh, I want to go party too. And they say, oh, we don't want no woman to go. We ain't taking women. This is just men. We're going to be drunk with it. That's a rectum bandit. Look at your intimate partner and say, you get drunk enough and lose any form of consciousness, you can kiss your asshole goodbye, because they're going to tear you a new one. Recognize them. They're booty bastards. They're booty bandits. But they say, we're not gay. We're not gay. And they're not. They do it for control and manipulation, like blackmail, stuff like that with the gangs. They say, oh, see with the gang. They say, oh, they meet and then they fight all the way through and they be punching and stuff like that. And if you make it through the line, you're in the game. Bullshit. I said it back then, I'm confirmed now. Bullshit. Y'all get drunk and start anally banditing one another. And then everybody has to keep their mouth closed. But everybody feels like shit because you had your asshole dug up in. And you're angry. But you can't say nothing because if you do, then they'll call you gay. But what's wrong with gay? Nothing. But anal bandits make something wrong with gay. So they can keep SAing men without any repercussions. You tell a little kid, you're a man now. No, his asshole is sore. He ain't no man. And if you got a disease, he gonna die. But to these anal bandits, Child, it is all it's all a lot of doing power and business. I said to myself, how in games, how's this little don't know nothing in control? He's a rectum bandit. And he got photos, he got pictures, he got everything. And that's why he's in control. Because it's a bro code. And you keep your mouth closed. And you keep on doing it to you. Ooh, it's a great time. Oh, this old knee. Let's see. Come on, here we go. Yeah, y'all. Ooh, I stretched this morning, but I said, come on. I should do it a little bit more. Oh. Hey, let me see. I got a comment. Thank you. At my name, you have a good day too. Here we go. Let's knock this out. Trying to save my feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking now, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Thanks for coming back. Ooh, I don't know why I'm so stiff. Now we're going to talk about what I put in the comments. After my daughter moved, and I was in my first floor apartment in Greenwich, Connecticut, by myself, probably maybe the only African American on the block. And I asked my cousin. He used to work down in New York, but he lived up in New Paltz or someplace, right off 684. I said, you know, why don't you stop in and, you know, like say hi to me so the neighbors could see a man coming back and forth. Nope. So I said maybe he feels some kind of way because he got a wife. And I'm a cousin. I'm a second cousin. So I said, why don't you and your wife come over one Sunday and hang out a little bit, and then they could see a man walking in and out of my house. Wouldn't do it. So I sat down and I started thinking. I said, man, why isn't there a renter man company? I don't need you to stay. It's like, I would be dropped off. Like, he would pick me up and then we pull over in the front of the house or the block, even at the end of the block. And I can get out and he'll drive down. And we do that a couple, 3, 4 times. And then we're good. You know? And then we're good. Yeah. And they'll say, oh, she has a man coming through. You got to be careful for her. Let me look out for her. She has a man coming through. And I thought that, we're the man. I mean, of course you'd have to vet them, but that's what, $5? Ha ha! Put them through the system check. And you go from there. And a lot of times that would help with women. Because the bro code. If a man is not with a woman, then she's easy, open prey. Just like them intel, them little boys running around who are victims of the anal bandit, who's hating on women and doing all kind of lifing and snatching off the street and everything. Because they know that she doesn't have one. But with Ritter Man, With rid a man, you can have a man. And they'll see, oh, he drops her off. He comes sometime, late at night. You work it out with your rent a man. He want to make money, he'll be there. Because it ain't no connection. Women typically aren't victim bandits. So, a rent a man is good because that whole bro code. If they're going to go after a man, it's going to be as a child because they can, their strength over a child, they could be anal bandits. A teen, even though they're strong, a man, a little alcohol, they can do their victim bandit thing. Older gentlemen, you have to drug them, but then they're able to do their victim bandit thing. So, but with women, and y'all know I listen to true crime all the time. With women, it's the surprise factor. Sleeping, wake up, mostly. Walking down a block, jump out of nowhere. That's how those anal bandits work. And they're victims. Because the victims grow up to be, like I tell you, I listen to true crime, go back and look at those serial killers. Very few, maybe one or two of those serial killers were not anally essayed by a victim bandit. Go, they'll tell you when they're pleading for their lives and don't put him to sleep. When he was a child, his father. When he was a child, his uncle. When he was a child, the family friend. But that don't come out until they begging for their lives. Because to come out before then is against the bro code. So they just take it up the butt and hate women and gays. And it's all okay because it's the bro code. If you're a man, you gotta be able. That's how victim bandits feel. They feel like they're making you a man because they're making you tough. So they don't look at it as homosexuality or anything like that. No. They're making you tough. What they're really doing is controlling you, because they'll blackmail you. And that's what I want to get to. That's why the anal bandits in all these state houses and their victims and all working in all these state government buildings and making all these laws, that's why they don't like the gays. Because when the anal bandit gets his victim, the first thing he uses in his blackmail is, I'm going to tell you why you're gay. But you see, if there was nothing wrong with being gay, the anal bandits wouldn't have any leverage. They wouldn't have any leverage. So that's why I used to think, I was like, methinks thou dost protest too much with this gay stuff. But now I know they're anal bandits. That's why you can't use this bathroom. They can't go to this school. They can't. These are anal bandits and their victims. Because the victims, I ain't gonna be gay. I ain't gonna be. They don't never said, I was assaulted. This man almost tried to take my life to sexually assault me in the rectum. They don't say that. They don't say that. They just keep taking it. And then they all become connected. I was like, how is that gang member standing out there? I mean, I was in Mount Vernon. It would be 5 below zero. And them folks would be out there on the corner. Them gangs selling whatever they're selling. And I kept saying, why? Now I know why. They either rectum bandits themselves or victims of rectum bandits. And the bro code is, you don't tell. Because it's all to make you more of a man. Ain't that something? Ooh, child. Oh, I love this body. But I can't wait to get out this bullshit. Woo! So it's a bunch of this penal colony and probably other countries too being ran by anal bandits and their victims. And that's why that orange piece of slime will be back as executive ordered on this penal colony, and his bottom bitch wife will be back decorating the White House. Because the Senate and the Congress is full of anal bandits and their victims. And we know he ain't a man. You know? He done got more pictures on there. It's the bro code. No senator is going to say, oh, I went to the orange trash bag's house and he drugged me. And when I woke up, 5 men were plowing my butthole. They'll never say that. They'll never say that. The bro code. They'll never say that. And then Orange Slime Ball got all kind of pictures of him. And they can't say nothing. That's why he's running for president. I have seen governments put folks like him that was running the government in front of a firing squad. Matter of fact, these junkyard dogs on this penal colony used to go to other countries to get rid of people like this Orange Slime Ball. But he's a Orange Slime Ball is an anal bandit, and he got so many pictures of them. Back in the days, they used to have pictures of them with the hookers and stuff. You know, like they would take pictures, and the naked woman would be embedded. And I haven't seen this for years. Years. And I kept saying to myself, what is going on? And when they had Jeffrey Epstein's book, I was like, oh, finally, we're going to see. And nothing. And then I asked the universe, I said, what is going on? Anal bandits that drugged them, tore up that booty hole, and took pictures. And now everybody's mouth is quiet because of the bro code. Only women get RAPED or sexually assaulted. Everybody knows that. But with men, you gotta keep it quiet. And how do you let that out? Hate gays and women. So I've been asking, if you go on my Facebook page and you go back a few years, for years I've been asking, why is this penal colony so obsessed with the woman's vagina? Why are they so obsessed? And now I know, they're not obsessed. It's control. And it's the rectum bandits and their victims that are making up these laws, that are doing all these things, but they will not come out and say, as a man, I was drugged and anally raped. They won't say, as a boy, because in bro code, to admit to that would mean you're gay, which we say not a problem. But they said there's a problem with gay. So if they let that information out, you'll be ruined. So now you know why your bodies is being controlled. It's a bunch of victim bandits and their victims that's putting all these laws in place. Tuck in your gut, squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One for good luck. So I'm gonna have to try to find a way to get to a Best Buy and get that tablet out of my house. Take your scammers with you. Take whatever reason, because this penal colony don't give nothing free. Whatever reason you giving the seniors the tablets for, to deform their hands, or I don't know what it's for, don't nothing be free here. So we're going to go to Best Buy and see if we can hand it in. And if they can't do nothing, when I walk out the door, I'm going to drop it in the garbage. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. Yeah, I'm getting that government garbage out of here. I don't know why y'all fucking with seniors, but I know there's a reason. I know there's a reason. Oh, if I didn't love this body so much, y'all. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk.